kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down he goes, a sack. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires this one deep middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Knowles will line up on first and 10. And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's long. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the back. And the defense wraps him up. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, this quarterback was hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's running out of time here. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was...
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the 1st quarter.
Miami 7, Florida State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He stays alive. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they were for a 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Noles will crank up the tempo. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pressure is coming. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. But crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. Second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain and more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And the Noles have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Crucial third down play right here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Field goal try, no good. The deficit is still 12 points after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And in first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Handoff heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They're going to run it. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Solid gain moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to make a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look at that, he's still going. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Toss play running right. Will he score here? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is a declined offense. Very happy to take the result of that play. 1st down and 10 now.
Miami 21, Florida State 9.
There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense going with the hurry up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, 3 near the red zone now. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Seminoles are in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the Conference Championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
And so down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And there's the handoff. The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's a first down, not wasting any time at that conversion on fourth. Receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they've got him. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Florida State. This game is far from over.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Moves left out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they've put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.